Hi. Today, we're talking about the non-food essentials of prepping. We're flipping the script and talking about some overlooked gems. We try to take a non-alarmist, no panicky approach to prepping, just practical tips to up your prep game. Someone once told me, collective resilience begins with individual actions. That's my approach to prepping. Stick around. You might be surprised by what you've been missing. Let's dive in. 1. Notebook and pen. In survival situations, we sometimes forget things. That's where having a notebook and pen is super important. Just jot it down. 2. Portable butane stove. In a survival situation, a portable butane stove is a real game changer. It turns any outdoor spot into a makeshift kitchen. So, in a tight spot, the stove is like having a mini kitchen right in your backpack. 3. Warm or cold clothing. Nature always does its thing, and when it comes to clothing, it's your shield against the elements. When it's freezing or when the sun's blasting, your clothing should be about staying cool or warm. 4. First aid. In survival situations, mishaps do happen. Cuts or bruises or sudden ouchies, first aid's got your back. Always remember, safety first. 5. Tools. Imagine you're in a survival pickle and in needs of a shelter or fire. Tools, whether manual or electric, is your ticket to survival. Keep them close, keep them working, and you're ready for whatever nature throws your way, but bear storage in mind. If you live in Phoenix, for instance, where it's very hot, you might have to store your tools indoors where they're not exposed to the elements. 6. Emergency radio. In a survival situation, an emergency radio is like your lifeline to the outside world. A small, compact CB radio that will hook up to a 12-volt battery or other 12-volt source can make all the difference. A crank-powered one is also useful in case of power outage. 7. Portable solar power. Picture this. You're in a survival situation and your gadgets are gasping for power. What would you do? If you have a portable solar power, that won't be a problem. Just unfold, expose it to light, and your devices are back in action. 8. Survival guide. In a tight spot, a survival skills guide is like having a trusty helper. Even if you're not 100% sure of what to do, a survival guide has got you covered. Like how to find water, build a shelter, start a fire, or a thing like that. When nature throws a curveball, get practical tips and tricks from a lifesaver in your pocket. So, a good skills guide is your secret weapon for turning tough situations into triumphs. The need to be in a physically fit to the best of your ability is also necessary as we recognize the very unfit state that our world is becoming. 9. Water filter and purification. In a survival scenario, a water filter and purification is an absolute most. If you live in places like Northeast Tennessee, for instance, where you average around 50 inches of rain a year, there are creeks, springs, and rivers everywhere. You would have a couple of weeks of water on hand in an emergency situation, so your concern will be more about purification than finding water. On the other hand, if you live in the Southwest, having water on hand is essential, but make sure you have water filtration and purification sorted. 10. Drones. A few years ago, you would have had to be very tech-savvy to use one of these, but now drones have become mainstream. Need to scout the terrain, check for potential dangers, or even send a distress signal? A drone will take care of all of that. 11. Signaling device. Imagine you're out there and things take an unexpected turn. That's where these devices shine. Need to alert rescuers? Flash a powerful light or set off a distress signal. It's your way of shouting for help without saying a word. 12. Fire starter. Picture this. You're out in the wilderness and the temperature drops. Your hands are freezing and you need warmth fast. That's where the fire starter steps in. It's like having your own instant heat source. Just a spark and you've got a roaring fire, a beacon of comfort and safety. 13. Compass. This is an absolute must-have in a survival situation. It's like having a reliable friend who knows the route when you're a bit turned around. So, make sure you add a compass to your survival kit. 14. Medicine. When things go south and suddenly allergies hit, or your stomach starts playing its own survival game, that's where having medicines for allergies, diarrhea, antifungal cream, vitamins, pain relief, and oral rehydration salts, ORS, becomes a lifesaver. So, in your survival toolkit, medicines aren't just pills. They're your health protectors, ready to tackle whatever nature throws your way. 15. Mask. We all know about this. So, in your survival arsenal, masks aren't just for the pandemic. They're your versatile shield against the unexpected elements that Mother Nature might throw your way. Stay prepared and stay protected. 16. Repair manuals. This is something you might not immediately think of in a survival situation. But picture this. Your trusty generator decides to call it quits, or your vehicle gives you that ominous sputter. In a survival situation, help might not be readily available. Having a repair manual might just be your unexpected hero. So my advice, stay savvy and stay prepared. 17. Plastic sheets. Again, this is something that might not immediately come to your mind. But imagine you're caught in a sudden downpour. Your shelter is not exactly waterproof. That's where the plastic sheets come to your rescue. They can turn into an impromptu raincoat or add an extra layer to your shelter, keeping you dry and cozy. Not just that, they can help collect rainwater if you're running low on hydration options. So in the unpredictable rhythm of survival, a humble plastic sheet might just save the day. 18. Animal trap. This is not a topic that appeals to all, but please hear me out. In a scenario where your usual grocery store is just nature, your trap can be a lifesaver. They can also be used to prevent pests like rodents from coming anywhere near your starch. 19. Fuel. I recommend propane. It surpasses other fuel types in my opinion due to its unmatched versatility, portability, long shelf life, and safety features. It's a practical fuel source for diverse indoor and outdoor scenarios. 20. Candles. Compact, lightweight, and reliable. Candles are the go-to solution when you need a simple, effective, and portable source of light indoors and in the wild. 21. Flashlights. There are cheap flashlights you can get. With energy-efficient LED technology, they make battery life last longer. Based on personal experience, total darkness can make you disoriented. Having a flashlight turns the unknown into a manageable or bearable experience when darkness sets in. 22. Gloves. Never take gloves for granted. Any type of gloves you have is useful in a survival situation. It can make all the difference. They shield your hands from rough terrain, sharp objects, and the elements during hands-on tasks like building shelters or gathering firewood. 23. Soap. Beyond just smelling nice, soap fights off germs, ensuring you stay clean in challenging conditions. It prevents infections from small cuts and scratches. 24. Toothbrush and toothpaste. People ignore or overlook dental health. Please don't. Toothbrush and toothpastes might seem small in the survival, but they're crucial. Beyond just keeping your breath fresh, they defend against dental issues that could complicate your health in a survival situation. 25. Bin or trash bags. They step up as makeshift ponchos, impromptu shelters, and even wilderness Tupperware for foraged food. With their durability, trash bags handle rough terrains and unexpected challenges. 26. Insecticides. Beyond just preventing bites, they create a bug-free zone, essential for a good night's sleep and avoiding itchy battle scars. In the wild, where every bit of comfort matters, insecticides become your handy sidekick, ensuring you're not the main attraction at the bug buffet. 27. Ropes. From setting up shelters to navigating tricky terrain, ropes provide stability and support. Ropes are crucial for gear management, helping secure items and keep belongings together in the wild. 28. Lumber or plyboards. In a survival scenario, lumber or plywood can make a big difference. Imagine your property is damaged. You can make quick repairs protecting you against the elements. In extreme situations, plywood provides a barrier against the cold ground. 29. Fishing tools. With a simple rod, line, and hooks, you can turn a stream into your personal seafood buffet. Beyond being a wilderness gourmet's dream, fishing provides practicality by offering a reliable source of food. 30. Glow sticks. Without needing batteries, they provide instant light with a simple crack and shake. Perfect for visibility in the dark, they can be used both indoor and in the wide. 31. Books. It might not seem like survival essentials, but in a practical sense, they're more than just entertainment. They serve as mental escapes during stressful times, providing a break from the challenges of survival. 32. Fire. Extinguisher fire blanket. In the practical world of survival, these tools act like insurance, keeping potential fire hazards in check and allowing you to be the master of disaster control. Whether indoors or outside, keep this item handy. 33. Toilet paper. We all saw what happened during the pandemic. Toilet papers were one of the first items that sold out, so make sure you stock toilet papers. Lightweight and compact. It's a small comfort that can make a big difference when nature calls. 34. Paper plates. They eliminate the hassle of dish cleaning, providing an easy and lightweight solution for meals in the wild or indoor. When you need to save or conserve water, paper plates in handy. 35. Moist wipes. More than just a hygiene tool, they become a survival essential, offering a quick and convenient way to stay clean when water and soap are scarce. From personal hygiene to handling nature's call without toilet paper, moist wipes prove to be versatile and indispensable. 36. Kerosene or paraffin lamp oil. They provide steady and reliable light in case there is power outage. We still remember the Texas power crisis a few years ago. In situations like that, kerosene or paraffin lamp oil comes in handy. 37. Defense. I know this is a bit of a heavy and controversial subject, and a lot of people are sensitive about this, but all I can say is use your best judgment in protecting yourself and your family. This list is only a guide, and for the people who think prepping is crazy. Have you ever seen a squirrel dig up an acorn even in the snow? Those things are always prepared. Wildlife instinctively know to prepare. Preparing now is not just a hobby, but it seems to me to be an intuitive priority. Thanks for watching.